Hey guys, I'm Layton and today we're going to be reacting to Andymation, BLOCKY versus the Dark flipbook. So anyway, let's get right into it.
Flipbook, the challenge is to tell a story and see how much emotion and expressiveness I can convey from a simple character who is nothing but a square with eyes, and that's it. If you want to follow along with me, even if you're a beginner or you don't draw very well, this is really a perfect style to try. Also, just a quick update. Some of you guys know I've been animating on Chicken Run Dawn of the Nugget for a few months now at Aardman. It's been awesome. The style at Aardman is it's just a fun, like poppy type of animation. But it's going to be coming out later this year on Netflix, so just keep an eye out for that, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. So, like I said, I love animation where you can take a very simple object or design and you're able to tell a story with it and get some genuine emotion out of something very simple looking. A good example is my dots video where I was able to, tell a story with some emotion in it just using dots as characters. So today, I want my character to be a simple block shape. We're just going to give him, he's going to be a square with eyes, and that's it. And we'll name him Blocky. And of course, as always, I'm using my Andymation light pad and flipbook paper, which you can get at andymation.com. All right, let's see what this little guy looks like filled in. It looks all right, but I think I want something that's going to be faster to fill in. I think what I want to try instead is a nice fat Posca paint marker. Yeah, okay, this is going to be nice. This is fast. It's going to work nicely, but let's go with red instead of black. And actually, because these are paint markers, then what I can do is I can use the white one for the eyes, and all I have to do is just stamp it right over the top of the red. And I think that looks perfect. And then you've got eyes looking more square, like they're just little rectangles, which is much better because Blocky is a square. And yeah, there's also something just a lot more satisfying about like stamping the eyes on. And then when Blocky blinks, I can just use the edge of the marker tip and a nice little blink. One tip, if you happen to be new to animation, it often works nicely to blink into eye movements. You don't always have to do this, but sometimes it works really nice. If your eyes are going to dart one direction or another, sometimes you can just kind of blink into that movement, and just looks nice. So like here, I'll make Blocky look up and down as he starts to move his eyes. I'll just do a little blink into that move. You don't always have to do that, but it can work nicely. Okay, so what is our story? Blocky needs some opposition. And I had an idea that his opposition could be the dark. Some sort of oppressive darkness trying to take over the page and shove Blocky out of the way, trying to just, take over his space. So here he is sitting in the light. The dark's trying to come in and shove him out of the way. And what Blocky wants to do is to stay, to defend his space on the page. But the dark, it ain't backing off. Something to think about, you can actually get a lot of expression and emotion just from what you do with the eyes and how you tilt them, how you move them. Just the angle of the eyes does a lot. So that's something to kind of play around with in your own animation. Generally here I'm figuring out the animation in pencil first, and then once I'm happy with it, I just trace over all those drawings onto fresh pages in marker. That way I don't have to mess around with erasing pencil markings or anything like that. Disadvantage that I'm noticing to using Posca markers is how it's making my pages curl pretty bad. So after each page dries, I have to straighten it out because it curves pretty severely. And so then, yeah, after it's dry, I can kind of straighten it, flatten it out. So I think, if I were to do this again, I'd still use Posca markers for Blocky and his eyes, but for the black part, I would switch to some Sharpie or a broad Copic marker to, just avoid all the warpage.
So, as you can see, he's like fighting the darkness. Look, see, he's hitting the darkness. So this is what's like going on. It's what I understand, and yeah.
Alright, now as Blocky and the Dark start fighting back and forth,
See?
do some stuff with
they're fighting.
And when I want to emphasize, speed and impact, I'm going to put big stretches or blur frames, and I'm just like squishing the shape to indicate pressure and impact. That kind of stuff is a lot of fun to do. Okay, now here, I want Blocky to I want this all to culminate in a big like freak out. I want Blocky to just sort of freak out and just kind of have a fit. Just go crazy all over the page. And I'm just totally winging it for the animation. So I'm just going to draw these tricky trails all around, and hopefully when you put all this kind of randomness together, that it'll actually kind of make sense and look like he's just, streaking all over the page. Yeah, that actually works pretty well. So for winging it, yeah, that's not too bad. Right there. I'm not going to spoil the ending, so here is the full finished flipbook, and I'd love to hear what you guys think down in the comments.
Alright, let's see it. I'll see you later, Blocky. Good luck. That was a fun one. I recommend trying something like this yourselves, and leave a comment below letting me know if you thought this animation was as brilliant as today's sponsor, Brilliant. There's no better way to learn math and science interactively than Brilliant.org. It literally makes math and science fun for my brain. Brilliant has thousands of lessons from basic foundational math all the way up to advanced concepts. You want to learn like basic science or everyday math, they've got that. You want to learn concepts behind AI and neural networks, they've got that. Whatever level you're at, Brilliant will help you ramp up fast and master the skills you need. Like right now, I'm in the middle of learning about quantum mechanics, which is something I've always wanted to understand but never have, and now I'm actually starting to get a grasp on it because of the way the Brilliant breaks down concepts and teaches them in an accessible, interactive way. Personally, I find that some of the most interesting people to talk to and listen to are people who are constantly learning. They study and learn new things all the time, but if that sounds too time-consuming, then I wholeheartedly recommend trying Brilliant.org, because Brilliant was built for busy people with bite-sized lessons that break down important concepts into understanding. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, so that was it. That was the animation. Blocky versus the Dark. Cool flipbook. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I will see you all next time.